Hey guys, Sandy here, and today I am using my Secret Not Secret Kit Club to scrapbook some photos of my daughters in one of the Chevys at Test Track in Epcot. And during our monthly scrapping party, we had this great sketch designed by Laura Whitaker, and that is what I'm going to use. All right, let's see what I can do.
So I have pulled some papers from my stash to work alongside the papers that I received in the kit. And that's for two reasons. The first reason is I really feel successful if I can pull in items from my stash when I'm using a kit. So whether it's the Secret Not Secret Kit Club kit or it's the Citrus Twist kit that I get in the mail, I really appreciate the fact that I can use my stash while I'm scrapbooking with my new products, and that makes me happy. So this pink paper with the red polka dots on it came from Gossamer Blue. I think it came in a planner kit. When they closed down, I got a bunch of their stuff on a super great clearance, and honestly, it just makes me sad that they're gone. It makes me even more sad that they're gone. So I'm just going to mat the photos on there. Now I did cut these down a little bit from 4x6. I'm not exactly sure of the size, but I did just cut them down just a little bit. And this 6x6 paper sheet that came in my kit, I'm just going to stretch it a little bit. So I want it to be a vertical element, and it's just not going to fit, and I don't have another one just like it, so I'm going to stretch it like up and down the page. And I'm spending a lot of time making sure that the photos are placed just so and that they're gonna line up great, and I put adhesive in the center only so I could tuck those dots under there, and then I end up having to pull it all up later. So I don't know, does that frustrate you guys as much as it frustrates me, where I think like I'm actually thinking ahead, I'm planning ahead. I'm like, okay, I know that I'm going to have to use these photos to cover up this 6x6 paper pad. So I'm only going to put adhesive in the middle of the photos. That way I can tuck the paper right in on the edges. And I'm like, yes, I'm doing it. I'm being super smart. I'm not like working from the top to the bottom anymore. And then it totally goes. It totally goes. Now, here is the die cut, and it's from the Summer Lights collection. I had mentioned a couple times that I really wished that I had purchased some of that collection, and I didn't even tell Christina, like specifically tell her, Christina, I want some Summer Lights in my kit, but she did notice what I was posting and what I was saying, and she just did it, so that was pretty awesome. And I decided to go with Light It Up as the title, not for like turn a light on, but like light it up and, you know, going down the road. So I did that. Now this piece of paper right here is also from, is that from my stash? I can't remember if this one's from my stash or if it came in the kit. And here's where I've got to pull those photos up. And I thought I was just going to be able to, you know, just pull them up a little bit. But yeah, that didn't work. And I'm just trying to figure out like a good spot for it. And I think I will mess around with this guy a little bit. Like it's not perfect. And then I'm realizing that there's hardly any of that little blue paper sticking out on the right hand side there. So I'm moving over the one photo of my daughter, and then it covers up the other photo of my daughter too much. So there's some finagling and there's some moving around here. And the light is probably a little bit more glaring than normal. So it's been very overcast here and very rainy. So even with the window blinds open, you just don't have a lot of natural sunlight. So my two lights that I have are kind of like blinding anything glossy on the page. So I did move it a little bit so you don't have that huge white burst of bright light right there at you. And I'm just pulling out these puffy stickers from the kit. And I gotta say, I loved this little camera and I thought for sure that I was going to use it. Like, I tried to use it there and I'm going to pull it out and try to use it again. It just doesn't make it. Now, these Fancy Pants puffy stickers, they are an interesting type of sticker, let me tell you. They don't always stick that great. And it's not just this package, like it's a Fancy Pants thing. And I've noticed that really the adhesive on a lot of these items lately is just not, like, it's not as good as it used to be. So, like, what is going on? Like, scrapbooking manufacturers, what is going on? And I know no scrapbooking manufacturers watching this video, but honestly, like, I think this when I'm using anything that has adhesive already on it. I'm like, what is going on? Why is this not sticky? Like the foam thickers, sticky, perfect. Chipboard, not sticky, not good. Anything. Stickers, the stickers aren't as sticky. And I'm wondering, since American Crafts is practically owning everything, is that like the industry standard now? I don't know. But anyway, I love my ATG and I love my little Scotch dot runner, so that works out. So I'm just popping some foam on the back of this little die cut that says light it up. And I'm just getting it on there. And I do know it's in the center of the photo, and I feel like I need something to bring you over to the right-hand side. So I used this dark gray arrow, and I thought it was kind of funny because I'm saying light it up and the arrow is pointing up. So, I mean, I don't know if that's the level of my wittiness, but made sense in my head when I was doing this page, so I liked it. Now I also grabbed these little photo corners and I put them on each of the corners for the vertical element. And I just have to like push them on and rub them on pretty hard so that they'll stick. And hopefully they'll just stay and it'll be good. And I really like this little teal bow right here on the tag. But honestly, I don't even remember if that tag makes it on the page to stay. Like, I don't remember, and my layout is on the other side of the room, so I don't know. Alright, so I'm thinking about bringing in a frame and putting the camera. See, I wanted to use that camera. It's so stinking cute. But that's not going to stay. That's not going to work. So we're going to take that guy off of there. I'm not going to use the frame. And I'm just like, no. But I do finally commit to the title, and I get that stuck down there. And I do just want to like cover up that little piece of door handle because it kind of looked like it was sticking out of the word light before, and I really didn't want that there. And see, I even pushed down on the camera to get it to stay there, but it's not going to stay. Like, that guy's going to come right on off. So here is a branding strip, and I really like it. It's this bright yellow, and I've got yellow in the star background, yellow's on the polka dots, yellow is on the die cut, so I really thought it would be cool to bring in some yellow. And I'm just kind of tucking the little pieces in and figuring out where I want them to go and how I want them to be. And I decide to go for the yellow on 3 places. One above the photos, one to the left of the photos, and one down here. And I was counting the number of hearts because I wanted an odd number of hearts. And I'm not exactly sure why, but I prefer things in odd numbers, so it's just the way it is. Like, I'm not exactly sure why. So this might be a little bit weird, but you know, people are like, what's your favorite color? What's your favorite number? Like, I have like a set of favorite numbers, and most of them are odd. So it's 2, 3, 7, 11, 13, 17, 21, 33. So all of them except for 2 are odd numbers. And I couldn't tell you why they're my favorite numbers. They've just been my favorite numbers since I was a kid. I don't know why. I like math, maybe. Who knows? We're going with that. We're going with that, guys. I like math, and numbers are fun. Okay. Maybe I ought to just stick talking about scrapbooking. So I used some of those letter stickers that came in the kit right there. I'm not exactly sure what manufacturer they are, and they save room. And then I just journal a little bit about how excited my daughters were to be in this part of Test Track and how quickly the time is approaching that they're driving. My one daughter actually is driving now, and it was just like a little bit of a reflective bit of journaling instead of in-the-moment journaling at Disney. Now I pulled out these silver glitter stars, and they are from Freckled Fawn. And at this moment, I'm thinking about layering the bow on there, but I do not. So he comes off. And it's just trying to figure out where I want these stars to go exactly. And I'm going to put, I believe, 3 on the page. There you go, that odd number again. And I went with the silver stars because that lighted up die cut has like silver foil on it. And then I'm just going to pull out these Chamel enamel dots, and they are glitter enamel dots, and this also came in my kit. And I'm just going to add a little bit of an enamel dot around. And then I decide, wait a second, I've got these cool little paper clips, and if you've watched any of my videos, you know that I like to pull the little enamel or epoxy piece off of the paper clip, because I'm not a big fan of the paper clips. Like, I'm just not a fan. For some reason, like I've seen them on other people's pages and they look great, and like it's like the perfect little embellishment for where they've placed it on the page, but when I do it, it's just not pretty. It's just not fun for me. Like, I'm looking at this going, this looks so awkward. So I pull that sucker off. Now this came from the cut apart sheet, and it does say good times. And here I am covering up that entire colored area on the tag. So off it goes. And there is an outline of a star, and it's a yellow neon outline. But I decided to use my silver star and cover up that neon outline so that it would fit right there. Now this is a piece of Chamel paper. It came in the Starshine paper pad, I want to say, and it's like a pink and a red, and that matched perfectly with the other stuff that I had pulled. And then I'm just digging through my scraps and my stash and just trying to find a little bit more paper to layer up here on this side. Now, the sketch does have like very distinctive layers and very distinctive pieces, but I was kind of using it more as a guideline than following the sketch completely literal. Sorry for my head so much. I didn't realize I was so intent on getting that lined up. And then I have that little awkward gap right there, and I'm like, something needs to go here, and I try out the word love, but I don't like it. So I move over good times. And then I'm going to move the little yellow piece down to the bottom as well, and I like that a lot better. Even though the two little yellow strips are close to each other down there, I'm totally okay with it. I decided to bring that love sticker up to the top because now I have words in 2 places, so I should put words in 3 places. And then we do a little silver star again. And I'm just pushing them down because I don't want the stuff to pop up. And usually I put my pages directly into page protectors, but I haven't been doing that all the time lately because I like to show like an album share of everything I've done with the kit. And it's not all in one place, like they'll be in a couple different albums, so yeah. So I grabbed these little enamel hearts, and these are from Illustrated Faith. And they're this great pink color. So I'm just tucking them in little places, and then I'm trying again to use these glitter pieces off of this thicker sheet that came in the kit, and it's a partial thicker sheet, and I honestly have no idea what collection it came from. I just don't know, but I like it. And after I did this page, I actually scrapbooked a page with that one of those big glitter words on it. And I didn't video it. It was just I'm just scrapbooking and having a good time page. So, you know. But really, I mean, I enjoy scrapbooking whether I'm videoing it or not. You know? Sometimes you're videoing and the pages come out amazing. Sometimes you're videoing and the pages are like, oh, quick and simple, easy page. And then sometimes, you know, you're scrapbooking without videoing and you're like, dang, I wish I was videoing this because I love this page. So, coming up to the end here, I'm just popping in some little black rhinestoney things just to give a couple more pops of that dark color there. Alright guys, like I said, if you're interested in the Secret Not Secret Kit Club, check out the link below in the description. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you liked it, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you want to say anything, leave me a comment below. I'll catch you guys next time.